Hello students, good morning to all. Today we are going to learn about SST history part. Lesson number 3, the Neolithic Revolution. As we already know, about 10,000 years ago the climate became warmer. Warmer weather made life easier and population began to grow. People could not find enough food by hunting and gathering. They needed a new way to survive. Thus, they started farming and animal domestication. The period during which man turned from hunting and food gathering to agriculture is so important that is known as the Neolithic Revolution. It was a gradual process which took place over many centuries. The first farmers and herders. At first, the early man used to collect the seeds of wild plants and ate them during the winter and early spring. Later on, they realized that the seeds they picked could be sown in the ground. They planted seeds and watched them to grow. Then they harvested the plants and removed the grain, fruit, or vegetables. Slowly they began farming. At this time, man also learnt how to keep animals. They first began to tame dogs. The dogs helped them to find and kill wild animals. Dogs guarded their shelters and protect them from wild animals. They used camels and donkeys for riding and for carrying heavy things. Humans protected these animals from the wild animals. Now, let's see about humans settle down, a new way of life. Slowly, the wandering lifestyle of hunting and gathering of the early humans changed and they began farming. The most important plants were wheat and rice. When they began to farm the land, they worked together and lived in groups. They built huts near water sources. Rivers provided them with water for farming and also for fish for eating. They also learned how to make the things required for farming, tools for tilling the land, baskets for gathering crops, and pots for storing food. Archaeologists have found the trace of huts in some places. In Barjahom, they have found mud plastered pit dwellings. This suggests that people also lived in the open at ground level, probably during the summer months. Rearing animals. Rearing animals had numerous advantages. Goats and cows gave them milk. They killed the animals when food was required, so they did not have to go hunting all the time. This meant that people always had meat to eat and milk to drink, as well as fur and skin to make clothes. Thus, animals provided for many needs of Neolithic man. Now, let's see about where the first farmers and herders lived. Archaeologists have found evidence of farmers and herders all over the subcontinent. Barjahom, Mehergarh in North India, Koldiva and Mahagara in the central India, Daujali Hading in the east, and Hallur and Payampalli in the south are some of them. In some places, burnt grains have been found, which have been identified. Bones of different animals have also been found and identified. So, we know that a variety of crops were grown and various animals were domesticated in these areas. Now, let's see about tools and pottery. During this time, they begin to make many diverse kinds of tools in new ways. Farming was difficult with the tools they had. That's why they made tools with edges that were sharpened by grinding instead of flaking. These were called celts. Mortars and pestles were made for grinding grains. Pots and containers were made to suit different needs. Pottery was made by hand and baked in a bonfire. They made vessels to hold grains, bowls for eating and cooking. They knew how to select the right clay and mix it with the correct proportion of grit and straw to give the desired texture. Now, let's see about the wheel. The wheel was probably invented around 7000 BCE. Before its invention, logs of wood were used to roll heavy objects. This method permitted them to move heavy objects more quickly and over longer distances. It was used in carts for transportation and for the potter's wheel to make better pottery. Later, the spinning wheel also came into use. The earliest known use of the wheel was in the Mesopotamian civilization. Now, let's see about life of the people. We do not know much about the lifestyle of the human during this period, but historians believe that certain practices that are followed by present day tribes were probably followed by the earlier human societies. Life in the tribes. Usually, the people of the tribe live in small settlements. Most of the families in the tribe are related to each other. The land or any other resources are owned by the tribe as a whole. All people share the products and there is equality among all the people of the tribe. A strong and clever man becomes the leader. The tribes have their own customs and traditions, beliefs, and gods. The tribal have many means of livelihood. They do farming and herding along with hunting and gathering. They also make basket, tools, and pots. The men usually take the animals to grazing while the women are actively involved in the farming. So students, in this chapter we have studied that what are the lives of these earliest people in the Neolithic period. So, thank you so much children.